So this lady was served quick notice just 10 months after she fully renovated and moved into her one-bedroom apartment in Abuja. This is your sign not to stay in any house where landlord or landlady dey stay.
So I saw this video of this lady that was talking about somebody who rented a one-bedroom apartment. Then barely 10 months into the place, a landlord asked her to move, and she thinks it's because the landlord or landlady was living in the compound. But I beg to differ. And the reason is that a lot of people are not knowledgeable about these things. Before you go into renovating somebody's house, I always say, please obtain a proper written, signed agreement from the owner of the property. You know, some of these landlords, when they don't have they don't have money to renovate their houses, they can be very nice. You think they are nice people. Wait until you are done fixing that house. You now know that that landlord you thought was an angel is just a demon waiting to happen. So please, before you renovate somebody's house, whether it's a small house or it's a big house, because normally when the house is dilapidated like that, the rent is usually low. And the moment you finish renovating that house, you will now see that they will triple the rent and somebody else will gladly pay. Personally, I will never pay for a house that is in bad shape. I will never. If that's the last house remaining, I will never. For a house that is not complete. If I must, then we must have a long-term agreement. Not just long-term. Number one, reduction of rent. Number two, refund of every money spent. Every money I'm spending. Either you're going to give me cash or I'm going to deduct it from your subsequent rent. Number three, you're not increasing rent until a number of years, because I cannot renovate a house now and then tomorrow morning you come and double the rent and say, because a landlord can agree that okay, I will deduct the money from rent, and then before your rent is over, you have doubled the rent. You must also fix them in terms of terms, like how long should I have before you come and increase your rent. Not gonna do mumu, you no get money to throw away. You can't even dey build house for landlord when you never build your own house. If the house doesn't meet your standard, leave it. If I wan carry house, e no meet, I no dey collect. Don't go and be nice to landlord, because they will never be. So it's not because landlord lives there. Some landlords are very nice. Some landladies are very, very nice. Me, I lived in my house for 8 years. I rented an apartment for 8 years. And then from there, I moved to my own personal house. So please, be guided. Because sometimes it's the absence of information that makes us fall prey for these people. Don't renovate somebody's house, even if na one square meter and the rent is so cheap, because sometimes we fall for the cheap rent. If the landlord does not have money to renovate his house and you have want to renovate his house, with the understanding that when you have renovated the house, he dey recover im money wey e no fit collect for it. Because for example, if your house suppose to be 5 million, because the landlord does not have money to renovate it, he gives you at 2.5. What do you think is going to happen? The moment you're done with the renovation, the rent will go up. So please don't be fooled. Before you agree to renovate somebody's house or adjust anything, even to change paint sef as a new ten ant, even to change paint, because as a new ten ant, the landlord owes you that responsibility to renovate to the level that they are willing. It's their willingness. If they say I'm painting and you like the house like that, then you give them the color of paint. If the landlord says I'm not painting, I'm not doing any renovation, and you like the place like that, you pay. But after paying, you cannot come and ask that landlord for renovation. So that's my 2 cents. So it's not always about the landlord being wicked, it's about you being foolish. Don't renovate somebody's house without proper documented. This is I say documented. You must write am, you must sign am. If you get stamp, make a stamp am. Say this house wey you don spend your money renovate. When you wan comot, or if so that if you want me you comot, you no go get issue. You go gladly move. You go gladly move. Come here, I don get that kind issue once. In fact, when I collected my renovation money, I moved to a better place. So guys, I guess you should learn.